Hi, this is Dave Meyer of ECI Learning Systems, where we work with you to eliminate the workplace energy crisis that drains the energy from your organization. Now, we're here today with session 4 on our ongoing series about one of our very favorite tools to use at ECI, the DiSC Behavioral Assessment. In our last session, we talked about the high D personality, which is the driver, very active and task-oriented or questioning things around them. Now, today we're going to talk about the high I personality, active and people-oriented or accepting. Before I go any further, I want to remind you again about what DiSC does not measure. Particularly, DiSC does not measure a person's intelligence. So regardless of what style they actually have, we don't know how smart they are as an individual. Likewise, DiSC does not measure a person's value system or their particular set of skills. Strictly a behavioral or preference type assessment. Okay, let's talk about the high I. Now, the high I are easy to spot because they're very visible. They are very charming, confident, enthusiastic people. They tend to talk loud. They tend to talk fast. They tend to laugh a lot. They are the center of attention, and that's the way they prefer it. And so that makes them easy to spot in a crowd. Now, as we describe the high I personality, a lot of key things come to mind. The high I's are big picture type people. Okay, so they're looking at the big picture all the time, and their confidence and their charm allow them to influence others around them. That's where we get the term influencing from. I mentioned before that they're kind of fun-loving. They're optimistic by nature and popular and sociable. So I'm sure you think back to people that you know. Somebody's coming to mind for you right now who people are just kind of naturally drawn to because of their outgoing, enthusiastic style. And those are your high I's. Now, in a team environment, that big picture orientation really helps keep the team focused on what really is important. They don't get things get bogged down in the detail. And because they're also so outgoing, they'll keep the whole team focused that way, not just themselves. High I's are known for expressing themselves very well and for being very inclusive and motivational with others because they want to include the whole team. They're a very social animal. And I say they're optimistic and they're really good at negotiating conflict because they have the charm to help do that with. Now, all personality types have a natural fear. In the case of the high I, their biggest fear is the fear of, well, social rejection or not being popular or being liked, some type of disapproval. And the high I will sometimes work hard, sometimes too hard, to make sure they're making the popular decision as opposed to the right decision. They tend to decide things very quickly based on their ability to trust those around them. They're motivated by social recognition, group activities, and freedom from control and details. Now, the high I personality can sometimes go to an extreme, as they all can. And when the high I goes bad, you may find someone who just talks too much and therefore never takes the time to listen to others around them. Sign of a high I. They can be disorganized. Their natural optimism may cause them to gloss over problems without really understanding the full depth of the issue. They are very persuasive, even when they're wrong, and they value communications sometimes over results. So that's a bird's eye view of our high I personality. Hope you've enjoyed this little session with us here today. I want to thank you again for listening. My name is Dave Meyer from ECI Learning Systems, www.ecilearning.com. Thank you again for listening.